Hey, thanks again for checking out the video. Tony here. I'm going to be doing a solo bushcraft camp out tonight. Just snowed yesterday here in Minnesota, where the winter never seems to end. So I'm going to have to make sure I build myself a nice solid insulated shelter with a good fire so I can stay warm tonight. It's about noon right now and I have a lot of work ahead of me, so let's get to it. So originally I was planning on making a natural A-frame shelter, but with it getting so cold tonight, I'm going to be making a modified A-frame shelter with one end of the ridgepole lying on the ground with the other on top of a bipod. This will make kind of a closed triangular type shelter with just one opening on one side. When making these type of shelters, you want to make sure that you only make it large enough for yourself. Restricting the space makes it easier for you to maintain the heat inside of it. So I'm going to have to find a nice strong ridgepole here and a couple nice pieces of wood for the bipod. Okay, so I have my 3 pieces of wood here, and now I'm just going to cut them to size and probably use the two stronger pieces for the bipod, and then I'll cut another piece for the ridgepole here. So I've marked out where how tall I want them, so I'm just gonna cut these bad boys. Okay, so I have my bipods set up here. I just lashed the ends here. So now I just got to find a ridgepole. I'm going to lean it up against the top here, and I'll probably make it maybe about 6 feet long here. So I'll have enough space to sleep comfortably, but also at the same time not make it too big. So, all my body heat just leaves the shelter here. So I'm gonna get my ridgepole cut here and then tie it on and just kind of lash it onto the bipod here. I have my ridge line here. It's fairly strong. So I'm just gonna quickly lash this together just to give it a little more stability here. And then I'm gonna start laying sticks down for my roof. So to keep this stable, I'm just going to use the good old Canadian jam knot here. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with the jam knot. So I'm just going to torque that on, wrap it around a couple times, and that should make it nice and sturdy, and it will not go anywhere. So now I'm just laying the roof down. I'm just getting pieces of wood and just kind of laying them down, and just so I can at least have a little bit of room in here to hunker down in. So I'm gonna keep doing this, and then after that I'm gonna try and find a bunch of pine branches and leaves and cover this up so I'm nice and insulated, be able to keep in the warmth, and it'll keep the wind from being able to penetrate inside. So now I'm just laying down these pine branches. I'm just kind of intertwining them with my base roof sticks here. That way it'll help the leaves and debris be able to lay on top of the roof a little better here. Now that I've laid down the base layer of the pine branches, now I'm going to try and find some fairly dry debris like leaves, dry pine needles, and just start laying this over so it'll make it nice and insulated. That way all my body heat that I give off when I'm inside the shelter at night is trapped inside, or at least makes it so not as much escapes from my shelter, so I'm able to stay nice and warm tonight. I got one side done here. As you can see, you know, this works out really well. You know, it's gonna keep me insulated. It's gonna keep the wind from getting in. I put a nice thick layer on here so I don't have to worry about it blowing off or anything. So yeah, this is gonna work really well. I'm really happy with this. So I'm gonna finish the other side up here, and then just kind of fill in the holes and get my sleeping system in there. I think I did bring like a little crappy old tarp, so I'm probably gonna lay that on the ground inside and then just put my sleeping system on there, just to ensure that I stay nice and dry and that I don't get cold tonight. She's all done. That is so cool. I'm really happy how it turned out. I'm fully insulated in here. I looked at you know, you can kind of go in here and you kind of just check out for all the holes and make sure you fill those in. But yeah, I'm gonna be nice and comfy in there tonight. That's for sure. Let's do a little walk around here. So you can see it's just totally covered. It's mainly just sticks, pine needles, leaves, all that good stuff. There's the view from the back. Just looks like a big mound. It's so cool. You know, now this is a great survival shelter. All the things that I used to build this, all the building materials, was all just in the woods. I think the only things I did use was my paracord, but I probably could have figured something out. You know, instead of using a bipod, I could have just laid it up against you know, a branch. But yeah, everything was just all dead wood I found in the woods. Obviously, all this debris that's on there is just on the, you know, the forest floor. So this is a great survival shelter if you're ever in a sticky situation and you need to get cover for the night. So yeah, this is specifically called a debris hut. So it's just kind of, like I said earlier, it's just kind of a modified A-frame. You just lay one end of the ridgepole on the ground with the other one on top of either, you know, a branch or a bipod with just one opening. But yeah, this will keep you nice and warm. It's nice and insulated. So I definitely recommend this shelter if you're ever in a sticky situation. Okay, so now that I got this awesome shelter done, I'm gonna get my sleeping system all set up here. Like I said, I'm just gonna probably just lay a tarp down in here just so, you know, I make sure I stay dry tonight. But yeah, this is a great feeling. I'm super happy with it, and I'm glad it turned out. So I'm gonna get my sleeping system in here, and then I'm gonna probably put my fire area probably about a good 2-3 feet away from my shelter, but still close enough where I can still feel a little bit of heat, and hopefully it'll kind of trap a little bit as well in my shelter. I got my sleeping system all set up. I got a sleeping pad under here. I got my digital ACU surplus bivy bag, and then inside I have my Coleman 0 degree Fahrenheit rated sleeping bag. I laid down a tarp inside here just to keep things a little more dry. So I'm very happy with that. So now it's time to get some wood. The you know, the fun cutting up wood thing. But Yeah, I'm gonna go and get some wood here, and then we're gonna make a little bushcraft rotisserie so I can cook my pork roast. I have my 3 pieces of wood here that I'm gonna use for my rotisserie. These 2 are gonna be used to hold this stick. So kind of like so here. All right. So now I just have to axe out kind of a sharp point so I can pound these 2 into the ground. Scrape off all the bark on this, and then put my roast on here. So I got my 2 spick holders here. I sharpened the ends of them. So now I'm just gonna pound them into the ground here. And there we go. There's the spick. Alright, so now that I got my little bushcraft rotisserie made here, I got my fire reflector here as well, just to kind of reflect some heat to me and also work as kind of a windshield. So now that all that's done, I'm gonna really have to cut up some wood here. It's definitely getting colder, so I'm gonna get that done here and get the fire started. Alright, so I got my wood. I found a bunch of long dead pieces, so that'll make it easy. But now the fun part of cutting it up. Okay guys, got all the wood cut. That's a good feeling. So pretty much all my camp chores are done for the day. That feels really nice. So yeah, I got the wood right here. I got some smaller stuff right in back over there. So now I'm just gonna get this fire started and get warm a little bit, because it's definitely the temperature is definitely dropping. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna get the pork roast on the spick here. To prep up the pork roast here. Oh yeah, check that out. Oh yeah, baby. What I'm gonna do is I got some oil right here, some seasoning right here. Just gonna put a little oil here on top. Meant a little, but I did a lot. Rub the oil in. Rub the oil in on this side a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna take my seasoning, just salt, pepper, cumin, chili powder, and just some like dried herbs like oregano, basil, stuff like that. Rub that in. A nice little dry rub. Oh yeah. It's gonna be amazing. Flip her over. Do a little more on this side. Rub it in. Oh yeah. Okay. So she's all prepped up. Now I'm gonna put it on the spick. Okay. Got her on. Now I'm just putting this stick through it, so so it won't like, you know, flip over and turn. It won't like continue to turn around and around while it's on here. Okay, so I got her on, and now she's gonna go on the fire. Alright guys, she's on. She is on the fire. I am so excited for this. So I'm just gonna kinda let these flames kinda die down a little bit. The coals are nice and hot, so yeah, I'm just gonna let her roast for a while here. And then just every so often, just kind of rotate it a little bit so it cooks evenly. But yeah, this worked out a lot better than I thought it would. I've never done this before, so we'll we'll see how it goes. But so far so good. Alright guys, well while that's cooking, I just thought I'd take you a little tour around the camp. There's the front of it there. Got the fire going, pork roast is cooking. Got my pile of wood right there. There's the front view from the shelter there. Here's the view from the back of the camp. Shelter just looks like a big mound. Super cool. Just surrounded by woods. And we go around the side here. And there's dinner. Cooking away. Yeah. Super happy. It's just it's going really smooth. Like I say before, I don't know why it goes so well for me, but I just kind of go with the flow and you know, take the bumps and just kind of go with whatever comes at me. So I'm gonna keep cooking up this pork round and yeah, and just relax. Oh man, she's looking good. Oh my goodness. A little bit more I think, and then I'm gonna pull her off and start cutting that baby up. Yeah, she's cooking really nice. So yeah, I just kinda turn it like that every so often. Oh yeah. Alright, just a little bit more. Alright guys, she's all done. Oh my gosh, she looks so good. Alright, the moment has come. Oh man. Ho ho ho. This is like an hour, no, this is like 2 hours of roasting right here. Oh man, it smells so good. I'm just gonna put it on my little makeshift wood plank plate here. Look at how good that looks. Oh man. Cooked perfectly. Oh. Yep, I cannot wait to eat this. Oh, I'm super happy with that. Alright, moment of truth here. I'm just gonna eat it right off the spick. Oh man, she looks good. Oh yeah. Let's check it out. Oh yeah. Oh. Perfect. There's even a little smoke ring. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh man. Oh man. Oh. Wow. Wow. Now that is good. Oh, I wish you guys were here to try this. Holy cow. Well, I would definitely have to say the BUSHCRAFT Rotisserie was a success. I am definitely going to be doing this more often. I think next time I do this, I'm going to do a little Cornish game hen. I think that would be really good on here too. And then I also want to do just create some kind of like tripod, and then create like a level where I could like put a rack of ribs on or something. but holy cow. I don't know. There's just something about cooking food over the fire that just makes it taste amazing. But I'm gonna keep digging in here and enjoy the fire. Definitely is getting cold out, but I don't even care right now. Oh, I don't even care. I'm nice and warm by the fire, so no worries. Alright, I'm gonna finish this up and hang out by the fire for a little bit. And I'll talk to you guys before I go to bed when I'm in a pork roast food coma. Alright, it's that time of night. I'm super pooped out, so I'm ready for bed. Overall, today was incredible. I had a really fun time building my debris hut. The pork roast on the rotisserie was truly, truly amazing. I'm definitely going to do that again. So today definitely went very, very well, and I couldn't be happier. It's gotten a lot colder out, so I'm looking forward to jumping into my cold weather sleeping bag here. So wish me luck, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. So the night went well. It took a little bit for me to get to sleep, but once I did, I was out like a rock. I was nice and warm. The wind died down last night, which was nice. It did get pretty cold. I want to say it was at least in the 15s to maybe the lower 20s. When I woke up this morning, my water was frozen, so that should show you just how cold it was. But yeah, I'm just packing up camp right now, and but overall, it was a great trip. Like I said last night, it's a beautiful morning. The birds are chirping, so it's slowly but surely we're getting to spring here. So, but yeah, I'm glad I came out here. Had a great time making the debris hut there. I'm definitely gonna do the rotisserie again. Holy cow, that pork roast was good. Holy buckets. But yeah, I'm just gonna finish packing up here and head on out. So it was super fun to make this video. I hope you liked it. So until next time, guys, always be sure to explore, dream, and discover the wild. I'll see you next time, guys. Have a good one.